Okay, so we're back. I got things set up over there, and then I forgot that I didn't show you the rest of assembling this. All right, so this is the spring mechanism. This is the quick lift lever, I do believe is what they call it. We're going to assemble that now. As you can see, there's a spring, and what the spring does is it compresses as you push it down, and then it takes up the slack whenever you want it to come up, and it lifts the weight of the router motor itself. So it's a lift assist. And I like the way that is because it's quick and easy. A lot of the other ones that I was looking at, the router lifts, you had to wind it, and they're real fine, so they take a little bit longer to wind it up and wind it down whenever you, like, say you want to change the bit out. Or if you want to go all the way up, you're using a bearing bit, then you have to raise that all the way up and wind it. This, you just push it in, up it comes. You're all set. So let's assemble that right now. What we're going to do is we're going to take this out of the bag. And I've watched enough videos to, I think I don't need to bring the instructions out, but we may have to. This obviously goes on here. That's to protect your delicate fingers so they don't get scratches. Alrighty, so I think I'm going to look at the instructions anyway. Okay, that goes on there. And where's the washer go? Washers go on top. So we have two washers here, and they slide on here first. And 1 and 2. So those washers slide on there first. There's 1 and 2. And then the spring is going to go on next. And this little collar, I don't know if it's Delron or what it's made out of. But, oh, nylon. They call it a nylon foot. And, oh, okay. So that goes to here. They give you an included Allen wrench. Probably can't even see that on camera, but that's all right. And apparently they sent me the wrong Allen wrench. That's awesome. Good job, guys. I appreciate that. Let me go grab an Allen wrench. Give me 1 second. I'm assuming that it's metric because everything's metric. No offense to those that use metric. And we have... Yeah, I don't know, that camera's shutting off by itself, so probably something that I'll have to look at here in a minute. Let's see here. Let's get the right size Allen wrench here. Is there a flat spot in this? Yes, there is. Okay. I did that wrong. Okay, so there's a groove along this rod, and the Allen set screw is going to go down into that groove. This one's still recording. There's a groove right here. I don't know if you can see that, but we're going to put that in that groove here. That makes much more sense. So that can slide with it. Yeah. So then you put this in here and twist it somehow. That's interesting. Nope. A little more. I guess there's a limit here. There, whoa, okay. Watch your fingers when you do that. Watch your fingers. So, I don't know. Okay, we're going to do this again. This is the mechanism. Push it. Well, obviously that's going to take a little bit more practice. Maybe it works better. Hopefully it works better whenever it's mounted. But we're going to do that here in a couple minutes. All right, so that's the rod part. Now we're going to flip this over, and in the instructions we need to use these. Oh look, we get another Allen wrench. I wonder if it's going to be the right size. Again, like I said, I love Woodpeckers things. They're always built well, and let's see here. So that's going to go there. Not seeing how this works yet. It says there's a washer. So we gotta take these washers out, and they have threads in the top of these pads here. Washer and a screw on the pad, like so. Like so. There we go. And hey, look, they gave me the right size. Okay, so we're going to tighten this down. And I guess that, yeah, okay, so that stops it from falling all the way through. So we're going to repeat this process. These are for the 420s, which is, I guess, the 4.2. That's hence why it's the model 4P, whatever I said earlier, PCM 420 something or other. I'll put it on the screen. Yeah, because I can't remember what the model number actually is again. Probably says it right here. PRL V2 420. PRL forgot already. PRL V2 420. Okay, we got the second one in place. And the last one is going in here. All right, so we're going to set that in there, and that's going to, I think, these lock into place. Okay, so it says begin with the PRL V2 face down on your router table. Well, this isn't my router table, but so I must. Oh, just like that. Okay. And then I assume that we're going to tighten these down on the carriage. So, wonder if that's this. Nope. Wonder if that's this. Nope. Thanks, guys. You didn't give me the right Allen wrenches. I mean, not that I care, because I have my own Allen wrenches, but you gave me Allen wrenches, but they're not the right size. Okay. So, I assume that's why we want that like that. I also need, we actually need to take this off. So these are all in place, and then we're going to tighten these down. Oh, okay, I do recall seeing this in the video. You tighten these outer three right here. And then you use the lift, and you move it out of the way because it's going to come in contact. You can't get the wrench in there because of the fine adjuster. So we're going to tighten these down. 3 of these. Yeah, that locks it into place. Okay. So alright, that out of the way. Now, as you can see, this set screw is being blocked, so you couldn't get the wrench in there. But now we can. Whoa. Alright, so we're going to tighten this last one down. And that really is it. Now, these other set screws that they send you, I don't know if you can see it through the packaging, but they actually have Loctite on them. I know that because I watched the video. I'm looking at the wrong camera. I watched the video and they said that. There goes that camera shutting off again. Okay, back on. I apparently have some kind of setting. I was just speaking with my colleague that is more well versed in GoPro cameras than I am, and he said that there is some sort of setting that shuts it off after a certain period of time. So when I cut from this clip here, we're going to have him take a peek at the settings and make sure that I don't have anything wrong here. He's a drone pilot. He's pretty awesome. Not like for the military. He just has a toy. Well, it's more than a toy. He thinks he's awesome, but I'd never tell him to his face. Oh, wait, he's over there. He can hear me. Okay, so we got those tightened up. All right, so now we get the gist of what's going on here. This again is our lift rod with the spring, and if we put that in there, okay, so this goes this way, twist and turn, and there you go. You can see the motor moves. And then you unlock, and then you do the rest of your adjustments with this right here. Yeah, that works pretty awesome. That's not exactly awesome, but let's see. Oh, there we go. Okay, you gotta be at the right angle. Apparently. There we go, we got it. Okay. So these offset wrenches actually work out real nice. And then, as I was saying, these go into here, these throat plates. And let's see how that works real quick. Okay, so you set it in there and use the wrench, you lock it into place. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Super awesome. Okay, so we're gonna cut right here. The next step is to take the old lift out of my, well, it's not even a lift, but we're gonna take the old stuff out of my router table and we're gonna put the new Woodpecker and Bora setup in there. So we'll move to that next. Alrighty. Okay, so we're back. I got it set up over here on the router table. Okay, so what we're going to be doing is taking this out. Close that. That's what I was talking about earlier with my fence. It squares itself up and locks into place, as I was mentioning earlier. So we're going to slide this back. Going to get a screw gun here. Screw gun. Take these out. All right. We have those out. Now, I forgot I locked that into place down there. Slide this sideways. Alright, we're going to remove the old one. This is, as I was saying, the Triton router that I've been using for years now. And it just isn't cutting the mustard, and it doesn't fit in the box like I was talking about. As you can see, I have a box down here that sucks all the, goes into my ventilation system, or my dust collector. Alright, so we're going to reuse this little guy here. Maybe. Oh, there it is. Okay. Pull the cord through. Set this aside, and we'll bring in the new setup. Set this to the side, and we're going to unravel this cord and stick it through. Feed it through the opening. Just like that. And then we have the little cord keeper piece here. Okay, so I got the cord in place. Those aren't going to be, I swear I just fixed that camera, but it just shut itself off again. Alright, so I didn't see that it came with other screws. It did not come with other screws. I guess I gotta reuse my old screws here. Like so. Making sure that camera's still on. Okay, so let's get the lift and we'll show you how that works. So this is the lift arm. And you stick it in. Which way is it gotta be? Just like that. It's my first time. There it is. Okay. So you just push this in. It's gotta be facing that direction. That raises that up. It's kind of herky-jerky, but you get it close to what you want, and then you go the rest of the way with the adjuster here, and that gets you to your final position as to where you want your depth of cut. Get the collet here. All right. Plug the collet in. Safety first. Left it unplugged. So my variable speed controller is working. That thing sounds quite aggressive. Probably leave it run for a couple minutes first, just to kind of break it in before you go to cut anything, and you should be all set. Well, that's going to pretty much wrap it up for this video of the Woodpeckers PRV. I forgot what it's called again. I'll put it up on the screen. I should remember this stuff. I need to write it down. But yeah, I'll put it up on the screen. The model number of the lift and the model number of the router motor that I used. Overall, I'm pretty happy with how it is. I'll try and follow up with a video of me actually using it and give some more information about that. Like and subscribe. If you have any questions, put them in the comments below. I'm Kevin from Cutting Edge Craftsman. Have a good one. Alexa, volume 1.
Luma Fusion. Is that what you said?
Alexa, volume 1.
You said Filmora.
From what?
No, Luma Fusion is really good. It's this is the one I actually paid for.
Is this recording? Once again, I'm Kevin from I'm sorry. Cut that out. Take 2. I'm Kevin.